Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of the Threads of Fate. We're excited to be early in the campaign. As of recording this, episode 1 has not yet gone live, but I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are, playing in a new world with new characters, and let us know you're enjoying it by liking and subscribing. And in fact, you should go back and make sure you liked the previous episodes as well. And leave comments on all 4 episodes thus far, too. Tell us who your favorite character is, whether you think Wren is going to save the last remaining sheep, and all that good stuff. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on in to tonight's episode. Last time, the newly formed party, as of yet unnamed, finally arrived in Great Bridge. They escorted their new charge, Brynhild, to her new mentor's wizard tower, though declined to come in right away to receive their reward. They then went to check in at the Bridge Inn, where they met Rhonda, a bard who was performing there and also has been working there for a few months as a bouncer. Rhonda agreed to show them to their room, and also Rhonda and Fyn realized that they had met each other previously. After getting settled in, the party decided to hit the town to meet with the local guard captain, Elnaril, to collect their reward for saving Brynhild, to go shopping, to ask around for the various things that they're all looking into right now. So they have a lot on their plate. You all have just stepped outside of the Bridge Inn. You're pretty close to the center point of the bridge, where you can see, like, at the very center of the bridge is a much more, like, built up stone structure, which seems to be, like, the center of a lot of activity. You can see, more people clustered in and around this sort of center point of the bridge. Presumably, actually, I think Neela, you would just know this. That center point of the bridge is called the centerfold, and it is where a lot of the city's government operates out of. It's also where the temple is located here in Great Bridge. And you do also notice that this large stone structure at the center of the bridge is actually separate from the rest of the stone bridge, and has 2 huge wooden drawbridges that could be used to completely cut off this center structure in an emergency. So you're very near there when you step out of the Bridge Inn. And again, because of everything that's been going on around here recently, it is not as busy here in Great Bridge as one would expect. But there are still quite a few people, again, by that central structure. But You guys have a lot on your plate, a lot to do. What would you all like to go do first?
So, I feel like the shopping part should happen after we get money. Right?
You want to sell something?
Yeah. I was gonna deliver some seeds, sell some seeds. And then we also might have a reward at the wizard's tower.
Yeah.
So where exactly is the marketplace part of this bridge?
Rhonda, you would know there are shops like all along the bridge. This Great Bridge is a mercantile city. So there are shops pretty much anywhere you could look. It's just a matter of what people are looking for.
Where's like the farmer's market part?
Probably the
general store. I guess that would also work.
you would probably, the place that would probably come to mind for you, Rhonda, would be the Blue Crate Trade League. The Blue Crate Trade League operates a general goods store and also has offices here in Great Bridge. So you can share that.
I'll bring him over there. Yeah, I think this place probably has what you need. I've seen people sell stuff here before, so okay. I think you could probably try to sell your seeds here.
Alright.
To get over to the Blue Crate Trade League, you guys pass through the central structure at the center of the city, the centerfold. You have to pass through it to get to the Blue Crate Trade League. So you go over these, like, this truly enormous drawbridge structure and enter this sort of courtyard in the center of this kind of stone fortress at the center of the bridge. And at the center of it, you can see scaffolding around a stone statue being either like redone or just built for the first time. You're not sure. And there's a good few like workers in the immediate vicinities, as well as like people just chatting, you know, all throughout this area. I would love just to see if you guys pick up any sort of chatter as you're moving through this space. Why don't I have everybody just go ahead and roll me a perception check and a D6. So, let me go around. Let me get what you guys got. So, let's go first with Olana. Let's do you first.
Alright, perception is 12.
12.
And then the D6, I got a 3.
D6, you got a 3. Okay. Okay. Neela, what did you get?
3 for both.
3 for both. Okay.
Yes.
It's just
They're too low. I can't hear.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Des.
17 on the D20 and a 1 on the D6.
Okay. Fyn.
19 perception and a 4 on the d6.
Okay. Wren.
7 and a 2 on the 6.
Okay. And Rhonda.
Perception with 21 and a 4 on the d6.
Okay. So, as you all are kind of moving through here, for several of you, there's just a little too much going on, specifically Neela and Wren. There's just, there's a little too much going on for you to get really, specifically catch anything anybody is saying, and as you're walking through here. But, the rest of you hear little snippet, you're all hearing conversations, but a couple of you, hear, chunks of a conversation and actually, lodge in your brain what those people are saying. So, Des, you hear somebody saying, did you hear that another caravan got attacked? And the person they were talking to says, I know. We can't... I don't know what they expect us to... I don't know how they expect this town to survive if we don't handle this. I wish they would send somebody to help. And then the first person says, say what you want about the old king. At least when he was around, there was law and order.
Damn.
Olana, you hear somebody else saying, you hear a snippet from another conversation and this conversation is from some pretty well dressed people, and they're saying, I'm telling you, if the if the trade master doesn't get things handled soon, there's going to be a vote of no confidence. And the other person says, you really think it would come to that? And the first person says, look, there's all this trouble with the caravans getting in and out of the city, and I've heard that's not even the worst of it. Oh? Yes, well, let's just say that there may be a daughter in the picture somewhere that nobody knew about until recently.
Of the trade master?
And, Fyn and Rhonda, you both hear... You hear a snippet of conversation between somebody dressed in, robes of the temple and clearly a pretty poor person. And the poorer person is saying, if we don't, it's too late to plant for the season. Even if these troubles are taken care of, I can't restart the farm. And the priest says, I understand your concerns. I do. But through the grace of Ignandor and Korea, I believe all things are possible. If your farm is made safe again soon, if the captain and the trade master are able to make it soon with the guidance of the gods, Korea and or Ignandor, I'm sure they will see us fed, and I'm sure they will see your farm restored. So lots of things going on here in town.
Such opportunities for heroes to emerge.
So many opportunities. But you emerge out of the more crowded courtyard area where the statue is being constructed, make your way further down the bridge, and eventually arrive at the Blue Crate Trade League offices and storefront. Big sign out front marking it as the Blue Crate Trade League. I think you all would have heard of this place. The Blue Crate Trade League is the one of the largest trading guilds in Bresweth, and thus has a presence throughout the vibrant city as well. But you go in, you see a small entry room, and the person at the counter looks up and says, hello, welcome to the Blue Crate Trade League General Goods Store. Anything you're looking for, find it in this book here. And he slides this tome across the counter and says, we'll pull it from the back for you.
I definitely grab for the book.
Yeah, great.
To just flick through and just see what kind of things do I see that catch my eye. I'm looking for things I don't understand, things that are not fun.
Great. I'll come back to you in a moment. I'll find something for you. Olana, you started to say something.
So actually, I was wondering if I could talk to your head of what's the word I'm looking for?
Purchasing.
Yeah, head of purchasing. Thank you. I believe they should have gotten a message from my family, the Bowweathers, about meeting with me about acquiring some seeds from our farms.
Okay. Let me go.
I'm Olana Bowweather, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Yes, let me go check with let me actually go see if Linhart is in.
Wonderful, thank you.
And they disappear behind the counter through a door. Sorry, I'm trying to several things all at once. I know how shocking that is.
You can do it. I believe in you.
There's a few minutes where you're waiting for the shopkeeper to get in and or to return, and then the shopkeeper eventually emerges with their boss. Linhart is what they said her name was. Linhart is a middle-aged human woman, graying blonde hair, sort of a palish complexion, and wearing, of course, blue with some silver trim, as she steps out and says, hello, I am the local guild master of the Blue Crate Trade League, Linhart Marks, and I was told that there was a Bowweather here to speak with me.
Yes, hello. Lovely to meet you. Did you get the message from my family?
Yes, I did receive word that they were sending a shipment of seeds in, and that it would be the you would be collecting the advance payment for a longer trade agreement.
Yes. So what I have here for you today, and I undo the sack of seeds that I have, and from the outside it looks like it's like, I don't know, probably 1.5 feet tall, like regular bag, like canvas bag of seeds, like kind of what, I don't know. It looks like a giant bag of seeds, and you're like, well, that seems kind of like an inefficient way of organizing seeds from the outside. But as I undo it and open it, it actually is kind of like a book with different canvas sections, like pages with little pouches on each page that are labeled with different kinds of plants, and inside each of those pouches are seeds for those kinds of plants. So this you'll see is our kind of sample book. This is actually only the vegetable sample pack. It's just a lot to it's a lot to, you know, carry all of the bags of seed around, but we could maybe make another meeting to examine some of the other types of seeds that we could provide. So I'll have you take a look through our samples of vegetable seeds. We can put in some orders, and then I can send a message back to my family to get that transaction and that relationship started with you.
Very good. And I'm sorry, I was told there would be more than one bag in this initial...
Correct, but like I said, there's a lot of seeds. It is quite heavy to transport all of these. So like I said, we could set up another meeting down the line once we've made some selections and I can kind of get this ball rolling for you, so that we can order some of the fruits and the flowers and the herbs and all that kind of stuff as well. All right?
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
The alright at the end sold me.
18.
18. Very good. Yeah, alright. Yes, we can set up a meeting. When how long are you going to be in town for?
I'm gonna be in and out of town. I have a few other meetings to set up while I'm in the area. So I would say end of this week, early next week, I would be available to come back.
Okay. Well, let's see. Today is the 4th. Satic Day, actually. It's the last day of the week. So why not? Let's see. What about this upcoming Folk Day, Friday?
That should work. Yes. So I've got 6 days.
Yeah. And I will actually. Is it all right if I hold on to your book and so that I can look over the options?
Yes, absolutely. I'm just gonna have you make a kind of like a deposit. It's fully refundable, but as you might understand, these are, you know, still valuable seeds. These are used to make sales, so I have to take like kind of a down payment in order for you to hold on to this sack.
But of course. And what is the Bowweather down payment rate?
What would be a reasonable price?
Say 2,000 million.
Well, I was gonna go a ridiculous number, but
100.
it still seems like a
Five.
lot.
500 gold. How much is like a
Just remember
I mean,
that you have to pay this back. It's a deposit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna
I'm
hold on
there.
to it. I'm not
Sounds
spending
like
it.
I'm shopping.
I think we're gonna say 10 gold pieces. 10 gold.
Oh,
It's seeds.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, how valuable is it? We never did figure out exactly what the going price for seeds are in this
Well,
economy.
I will tell you that according to the there's a number according to the Dungeon Master's Guide,
Is there? Because I was trying to find it.
but they are probably worth more in this economy. This is
as well.
This is also a deposit to establish a longer-term trade deal. So go ahead and make a persuasion check for me. Not a super high DC, all of those elements considered.
But like 10 gold pieces is like
10 gold pieces, according to Dungeon Master's Guide, is 1 pound of silk or 1 cow.
I mean, he's not gonna keep, or she's not gonna keep this. This is like my catalog, basically.
Yes, and again, I'm taking all of these elements into account when I'm setting the D.
Oh, no.
Inspiration. I'll wink at you. So you can add a d6.
Well, I got a natural 1.
Bill, go ahead and add that D6 for me.
Better than that one, hopefully.
Plus 2 for persuasion. 5.
Okay. Linhart says, I hope you understand. Things are a little tight here in town right now. Would you be amenable to a deposit of 5 gold pieces instead?
We normally do not budge too much on our deposits, but I will make this deal with you this time. Yes, that is fine.
Very well, thank you very much. And she opens up a box under the counter and pulls out 5 gold pieces and passes them over to you.
I'm not putting that in my inventory because it is not really my money.
Also, at this point she turns to you, Wren, and says, "Young man, I see you've been looking through that book for quite a while. Anything catch your interest? And I would love for you to just roll a d6 for me."
Great. Wren has definitely dog-eared 12 different pages.
Uh-huh.
And during this conversation, keeps leaning over to whoever's next to him. I rolled a 4, by the way, and whispering "Oh, look what they have! Look what they have! What does this mean? What is that? That's a lot of. I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool." Flick. Oh, and look here! Shoving the book in people's faces, dog-earing it, going to the next one.
Perfect. The page that you're on right now, then, is the entry that caught your eye on this page says, Trick Cane Sheath. A sheath for a rapier that makes it look like a cane. Parentheses, rapier not included.
How much is it?
That is a great question. That would be...
Well, if there's no price on it, does that mean it's free?
Must be free.
No, there's a price for it.
Yes, I'd like the rapier cane.
Okay. It's 10 gold pieces for this sheath for a rapier that makes it look like a cane.
That's as much as a cow. Or silk.
It's a high-end product.
Well,
Doesn't even come with the weapon, though.
It does not come with the weapon.
I continue to amuse myself looking at other things. Oh, do you have a book?
What?
Books.
what kind of book are you looking for?
The first book is called How to Take Care of Sheep. And then the second book, I actually just want like a blank book. Or just like paper.
A blank book I can certainly set you up with. That would be located, if you don't mind. She holds out the hand for the book.
Okay.
That would be located. She flips through the pages. Surely there's a price for this in the player's handbook. Surely there is, but there is not.
Just do
Which seems
parchment.
crazy. She hands the book back to you after flipping to an appropriate page, and you see an entry that just says, blank journal. 1 silver piece.
I think I have that. Well, I only have gold.
Well, I can make change for you. Easy enough to do.
Oh, okay.
As for a book
And
titled...
there's the other book. It's called How to Take Care of Sheep.
Yes. I am not familiar with that title myself. I have a more generalized book about animal husbandry.
Well, I'm not interested in... I mean, no, I won't yuck your yum, but... I think I'll just the journal, please.
I think you're never mind. Very well. And she takes 1 gold piece from you and gives you back 9 silver pieces, and then goes into the back of the store and comes back with a journal. A blank
I just
journal.
made so much money. I only parted with 1 coin, and she gave me 9. I love this place.
Oh no. Wren would totally fall for the, I had 1 quarter, but somebody offered me 2 dimes. And then somebody offered me 3 nickels and 5 pennies.
Absolutely. No one's explained that shit to him.
Yeah.
So you now also have a blank journal to
Ooh, cool. Thank you.
Des is gonna see that Wren just got a journal. Hey, Wren.
Yeah.
You know you need something to write in the journal.
Oh, I've got that.
Oh. What do you have? You got a pen?
I mean, so I have this little... It's like a fanny pack, I guess, pouch that's on my hip. I kind of spin it around. I just start pulling out various there are some paint brushes and some little jars filled with primary colors, and just kind of filling your hands with various painting supplies. I have this one, and then I have this one, and then this one gets me really cool strokes, and this one's really cool because it's really thin and it gets me little things. But I like to mix all these colors together and then just emptying all these painting supplies into your hands. So I think I can write with these, or draw, or paint, because they're really painting.
The movements I have seen you make before, it is a surprise to me and a mystery of the world how these have not spilled in that bag.
Well, the jars are closed. See,
It just works. Please take these. I don't.
Okay, well, no, hold on. It only fits in one way because there's a lot. So just, I tuck it back in.
Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. And he's gonna, Des is gonna take out a red book out of his bag and just write something down.
Great. As you're doing this exchange of painting supplies back to Wren, you hear the door open and two individuals enter. One is an elf woman with sort of long silvery hair and a very pitch dark robes with an almost imperceptible pattern on them that you can only kind of see as the light hits it, and parts of her robes like sparkle a little bit in the light. She is followed by an automaton that you have seen before when you dropped Brynhild off at the Wizard Tower. The woman that you were speaking to, Linhart, says, "Oh, Ilanis, how good to see you, dear. To what do I owe the pleasure of seeing you today?" And Ilanis says, "Linhart, you're at the front, speaking to customers. How unusual." "Just as well. I wanted to talk about Bridge Council business." "Yes, I'm good customer. Thank you for joining us today. If there's anything else you need, my assistant can help you. And Alanis, you and I can go up to my office to chat. Is your friend joining us?" "Oh, Roger? He can fit."
How do you spell Roger?
Rogier.
Hey, don't we need to talk to her? I'll say to Des. But
Oh. Yeah. She was that person we were delivering that bad wizard to. Isn't that?
she like owes us money.
Does she?
Well, what's her face says she owed us money.
Oh, I
don't
kind of
remember
took
her name.
everything out what she said. So.
Is Brynhild not there?
Brynhild is not there.
That girl is dead. That girl is dead or cut open.
You don't know that. You are assuming the worst of this.
That girl is dead.
Are they still just walking up?
They're like walking their way back to the door to leave the room. You can stop them now if you'd like.
Des is gonna speak out. Did you say your name is Alanis?
The wizard pauses, turns. Yes. Ilanis Delanthen, wizard. And you are... I'm sorry, I don't think I've made your acquaintance before.
I'm Despair, Thorncrest, Des for short. We just escorted, I guess, your latest pupil into this city, and they said that they made promises that you would give a reward for bringing them back safely. If you can't, you know, give us anything.
You were the ones who rescued Brynhild.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Good luck with that.
Yes, she was almost killed.
Okay. How is she doing?
She is doing all right. I sent her to put her bags away, which she didn't have any. And then...
taken.
Yeah.
And now I have set her towards memorizing all of the ingredients in the alchemy room, important for any study of the arcane arts, to know the difference between mugwort and wolfsbane.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh huh.
I don't
That's
know
the first thing we all do.
Yes.
Wait. Yep.
Well, since you saved my apprentice, yes, I suppose a reward is in order. Roger, and the chest of Roger opens up to reveal her bag of currency, which
That's
she opens
It's
That's
up.
cool.
It's a chest in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you just have this automaton following you around because you refuse to carry a bag?
Don't trust banks.
Oh, I don't go anywhere without Roger.
Oh.
She opens the bag, sorts through it, and hands over your reward, which is 100 gold pieces total.
Holy.
Holy
So you can divide that up amongst yourselves. Well, thank you for your assistance, but really I do have to meet with Linhart here. If there are any matters of the arcane that you need assistance with, don't hesitate to stop by the tower.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
And she...
16.
I was just going to say, and she and Linhart and Roger disappear into the back of the building.
16 for everyone, and that leaves 4 left over.
Don't
I mean, I'll take them.
include me. I didn't help.
Oh.
I
Oh,
didn't-
yeah, I guess that's true.
So that would be 20
So-
for everybody, besides Rhonda.
Rhonda, it just feels like you've been with us forever.
Well,
You fit in so well.
In another life.
It's
who
like you.
knows? Maybe
you've always
in
been with
the
us.
world.
Wow, we got so much money.
So now that we have sold the seeds and got a reward, do you think we should go to the shops and maybe get some armor for?
There are more shops?
Yeah, this was just one area. There's a bunch of stuff.
Wow. Cities are crazy.
This is your first time in a city?
This is his
For a
first
lot
time.
of things.
Well, welcome,
Oh.
friend. Yeah. There's lots more places.
Thanks. Do they all have music like you?
Some of them have music, but usually like restaurants or taverns, not so much shops. Unless you want to buy a musical instrument.
What should I get?
What do you like?
Well, I like what you were playing.
Oh, yeah, we can get you some sort of string instrument.
He's gonna want Rhonda's ukulele.
Anyway, I'll just spend the rest of the next couple of minutes just following Rhonda around.
Okay.
Rhonda seems like the coolest person
Why-
after Neela.
Rhonda or Neela, I guess. Why do you think they were talking about council business? Is Olana on the council? As a wizard?
I would assume that as the wizard of the city, that she would be involved. But I mean, she's the only one with a fancy tower like that, so she's got to be somewhat important.
So it's a council of a bunch of different people, like businesses and organizations, and then the one trade master who's like the mayor.
Makes sense to me.
And Rhonda, you can confirm that is how the government in Great Bridge works.
Eva.
No.
So Rhonda, you can confirm that the Bridge Council is made up of various important people in town, business owners or other important individuals, and they elect from amongst their ranks a trade master who is basically the mayor.
What's the term? How long?
Rhonda wouldn't know that.
Longer than
Pretty
3
new in
months.
town.
But if somebody had mentioned they want to go to a store that sells armor, is that correct?
Armor and potion.
Armor and potions. So, armor, Rhonda, you would know at least one weapon and armor smith shop is called Steel Appeal. So that is one option for that. And then there's an herbalist shop in town. Excuse me. Titled. That's a good one. The Abracapothecary.
That's my next character name.
He's not a magic user.
No.
Just that's his name.
He hates nature.
It's a family name.
Let's go to whichever one is closer, and then we'll go to the other one.
Perfect.
Great. Yeah, I would say that the probably the Abracapothecary is closer. So yeah, you're able to stop by there. The person as you enter, person behind the counter says, "Oh, customers, right?" Looks at their hand. Alakazam, welcome to the Abracapothecary, where our potions will throw some powder into the air, sparkle and bedazzle you. How can I help you?
Oh my,
Thank
that was
you.
really good. You did a great job.
Thanks. It's my third day.
Oh, congrats. You're doing
Good
amazing. Red.
Anyway, what can I help you with?
We're looking for apothecary things, I think.
Yes.
Do you have any potions
Of healing.
of healing
Specific.
or other potions?
Or
that would
other
be-
I believe we have 3 normal potions of healing in stock. 50 gold pieces each.
That seems like a lot. A lot.
They are costly potions to make.
This has nothing to do with what we're trying to discuss, but I fear I will forget it if I don't say it right now. But you know what you should tell your boss that you guys should start doing is like a potions grab bag where like you put it in an unlabeled bag and then it's just kind of like a random like mystery potion. You don't know what it does and you pay for it.
Yeah, you could do it for like ones that are not selling well.
Yeah.
Sounds super
And then it's-
dangerous.
Which,
Yeah.
I love that.
I agree with the tall lady that it sounds super dangerous.
yeah, but
Oh,
that's not on you.
That's
They're
smart. She's
taking
really
that
right.
risk. You could put them at a discount so that like,
The deal.
or make them really expensive. I don't know which one would be better, but
I'll pass on the suggestion.
do you have a suggestion box?
I'll share the suggestion.
Okay.
If we were to buy all 3 of those healing
You can put
potions,
your
would
hand
you give
down.
us like a bundle discount potentially?
Maybe
And like
maybe
maybe a
like-
few other potions too. Like what else do you have in stock?
We don't have a ton of other potions in stock. We have some like acid and some alchemist's fire and some various herbs and other those types of things, but you don't look like you're in the market for oregano. So
You got any
What does it
nightshade?
look like to be in the market for oregano? What is that?
Italian.
Me.
You look
I don't
Italian.
look like I cook.
Me
Apparently.
when I go to the grocery store.
Stan's always in the market for
Constantly
oregano.
muttering oregano, oregano under your breath.
Oregano.
Nightshade? I don't know. We don't carry that right now. Neela, you since you were the one who asked about it, go ahead and make me a persuasion check to see if.
Oh, cool. 2. I gotta pick a different
Can
time.
I help? Can I help?
Bardic inspiration wouldn't help too much.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think at this point a 2 is what it is.
I'm not that good of a negotiator.
She says, it's really only my 3rd day, so I don't feel comfortable doing a discount or anything like that.
There's no like buy
That's cool.
3 get
That's
1
cool.
free or like buy 2.
Yeah, there's
get
no
1
buy 2
off.
get 1 free.
No.
We can always come back tomorrow on your 4th day and see if you're comfortable then.
You can check.
When's your
with the-
manager in?
That's a good question.
Yeah, when's your manager?
You know, why don't we just purchase at the regular price?
The
2
oregano
of them?
price.
We could split the cost.
I mean,
Maybe.
I can get 1 because I don't need anything from the armory. And then if we want more, we could also come back. We could also use this as like a price scouting mission and then be like, all right, what do we want from all the different places, or from the 2
Yeah.
different places?
I mean, we're not leaving town tonight.
No.
So we have time.
But I will buy 1.
Okay.
Do you have oregano? Because I could use oregano.
Yeah, we've got oregano. How much oregano do you need?
Do you have like?
Pounds.
I just. Oh god. I really just need 10 grams. If you could just get me 10 grams of oregano.
Yeah.
Is it oregano or is it oregano?
Is something in your eye, Olana?
Whatever.
Oregano.
Never mind.
I'm gonna start asking everyone in the street for oregano.
Yeah, that
And
amount
winking?
of oregano would be 1 copper.
I got you a silver and just keep the change.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
You can.
No, I
Yes,
actually
you can make money.
it would be a big favor if you do not give me any change.
Okay.
He's allergic. Copper.
Okay.
I'll take
well,
his chain.
here you go, and she gives you a small amount of oregano.
Cool.
And then Olana bought 1 potion of healing for 50 gold pieces. So, you guys depart Abracapothecary. Bye.
You're doing really good.
Oh, what was her name?
Her name was
Oregano.
oh my god, Tilg.
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 Wow. You ever thought we're outside the store now? You ever think about this, where the phrase Alakazam was at one point a very strong magical casting spell word, and now it's kind of just a joke among minor wizards?
Well, what does it mean?
It was more like a catchphrase at the time, but it became popular enough. We all have heard it, so it must have been pretty crazy. But it's synonymous with joke.
Hey, Des, roll me a history check to see if you actually know the provenance of the term Alakazam.
I got +8, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Okay. 18 plus 8, 26.
26. With a 26 on your history check, you would know that Alakazam was a word that was used by the ancient sorcerer emperors of the Elven Imperial, from which the term empire comes. The world-spanning elven civilization that is long gone by this point. And the sorcerer emperors used that spell to kill their enemies. No one's exactly sure how the spell worked, or what the spell was. No one's been able to recreate it since they were overthrown many thousands of years ago.
I relay and just say it was an old spell from old elves used to say to kill people. But now they're all dead, so doesn't really matter.
Alakazam.
Hey,
What?
respect the dead.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to see what would happen.
You're gonna use a spell that people use to kill people?
I wasn't looking at any of you. I was looking over there.
A radius effect emanating from you.
Well, okay.
You make your way to Steel Appeal. Sign out front shows a set of plate armor with like 2 swords crossed. And you enter the shop. Lots of weapons and armor on display on like racks in like closed and locked cases. As you enter, you are greeted by a human woman with sort of reddish hair in a bun, and she's wearing like a sort of a thick like blacksmith's apron with all sorts of like tools in it. And she looks up from her spot in the back of the shop where you can see she's surrounded by like tools on the walls, and there's like a big anvil in front of her, and she was clearly like going through her tools as you enter, and she looks up as the bell rings. And she says, hello. Welcome to Steel Appeal. I'm Peter Nella Ocker, owner of this establishment. What can I help today? Looking for weapons, looking for armor, looking for nails.
Yeah, could you point me towards, do you have any armor?
And you got all
That
sorts of
might
armor.
fit me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're very tall, but I've equipped people around your size before. I think I can help you out there.
And then I also need some more arrows for my bow.
Also pretty easy to set you up with that. What kind of armor are you looking to get here?
Nothing too heavy. Maybe like a light armor, medium armor, leather, potentially easier to move in.
Sure. Sure. Well, I guess it all depends on how much you are looking to spend today. I can set you up with a couple different options here. And she takes you through basically anything in the light armor or anything in the player's handbook equipment chapter under armor or weapons would be available here. So if anybody wants to buy something, you can buy one of the things on that list, assuming you have the money.
While people are looking, you said you had nails?
Yeah, actually, I sell way more nails here than I do weapons or armor these days. Though, just a few months ago, it was inverted. But now I'm back to sort of the everyday goods that people need. So nails, horseshoes, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Do you have
horseshoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have some square cut nails that are about like that big?
Yeah.
Like 10 to 12 inches?
Yeah. What are you building?
Oh, it's just in case I need to scale a cliffside. It's good for wedging them in the rock.
Yeah, they're good. They make decent pythons. Yeah, I could hook you up with something like that.
Do you have sheep shoes?
If you would like, you can buy a climber's kit essentially from her. Also in the equipment section of the
No,
player's handbook.
I just need the nails. Just the nails.
Well, I don't have a price for just nails, Sam.
And charge him the full kit. Because you have to take it out of the full kit. So you have to pay the full kit cost.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
How much is the climber's kit?
25 gold.
Okay, that's too rich for my blood right now.
Well, maybe if you'd gotten some silver pieces.
Stop.
I can let y'all. It looks like Kyra, you're looking over your options right now. Did anybody else have any weapons or buying here?
This is a long shot. And actually, this probably isn't the right store for this, so never mind.
Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and go to break, so that we can let Kyra look over her options, and when we come back, we can close this transaction. You guys can move on to something else, and in the meantime, we are gonna cut away to a quick lore break. See you guys on the other side.
Whoa!
Because Great Bridge controls the important north-south overland trade route along the King's Road in Bredsweth, it was a location of great importance during the Revolution. Shortly after the violence broke out, the king deployed a ruthless man, General Fritz Becker, to take direct control over the city. His iron-fisted rule caused increasing hardship for the people of the city. Eventually, one woman, an elf named Sariel Carinor, decided that she'd had enough of Becker's rule. She started fighting against his occupation, initially leading small robberies and raids. Becker came down harder and harder on the people of the city as a result, turning only more citizens to the rebels' cause. Eventually, Sariel led a mass uprising against Becker and his forces, killed the general, and secured the city. The rebels would never let the city fall into the king's hands again, and Sariel would go on to become one of the major leaders of the revolution. You guys walk out of the Steel Appeal after a good amount of time to get Neela fitted with her new set of scale mail armor.
You look great. Like a fish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And 2 bundles of
welcome.
arrows.
Okay, and 2 quivers. Great. Perfect. Yeah. What's next?
Well,
Let's look at the to-do list.
Is there
we could
other
go talk
shopping,
to
or
the
do we-
guard captain.
Yes, I think we should. Because didn't we say we do that tonight or like later this afternoon?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of like vaguely.
Yeah.
What time is it
Okay.
today?
I was just about to ask that question.
It's at this point, it's getting like it's early evening, I would say.
Is there a good sunset? Does it look like there's going to be a good sunset?
Yeah, actually. So if you're on the west side of the bridge, and the sun is setting like down the bridge, based on the way the river goes, the bridge runs like west east, right? So the sun will be setting over the like west end of the bridge, like down the way you came. Also, by the way, I haven't mentioned this in the sky. There are rings around the planet, so you can see as you like look up at the sunset. The sun has. Where are you? It doesn't matter. The sun is like past the rings in the sky, so you can see like the rings stretching out, and then the sun like well underneath that, and then the sun is just over the top of the like guard gatehouse where you entered the city on the west side of the bridge.
I mean,
But we
I don't
definitely
really-
want to go see the guards before we head out to go take care of Commander Meda.
Do you guys need me for that?
Where
Like,
are
I
you
can
gonna
meet
go?
up with you in a little bit.
Where are you going?
Well, I just point at the sky. Like, I want to get
Oh,
that.
You want to look at it?
Yeah.
It is pretty.
For how long?
I'll be around here, or I'll meet you guys back at the inn.
I don't know that that's a good idea.
Right? No, it'll be
If we're
fine. It'll be
splitting
fine.
up,
I'm just saying.
with you so that you're not alone.
We can also do
I'm
the
gonna try and
guard
get up.
thing tomorrow.
You're going to try to get up where?
I just point like at a high point on the bridge, like on a wall or something.
Yeah.
Can I?
I'll see you guys.
Can
in a little
I
bit.
watch you try to get up there, and then I'll go once you're up?
Sure.
Okay.
Gosh, Neela, you're obsessed with me. It's okay. I'm obsessed with you.
Just want to make sure you're safe.
If you see any really cool stuff that you want to buy, like buy it, and then I'll pay you for it later. I have a lot of
Okay.
silver.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and run up, scramble up a tower. I'm trying to get a vantage point for a good
Sunset.
painting.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead. We'll make it an acrobatics check to scramble up.
Acrobatics, I'm really good. That wasn't so great. That's okay. 17.
17. Yeah, you managed to scale one of the lower structures on the north side of the bridge, and then you're able to go from there up to the building like adjacent to it, up another like story to get a good like vantage point. Like you wedge yourself into like a chimney, so into like a spot between the chimney and the eaves, so that you're secure.
Perfect. I'm gonna just start rummaging, getting my things out, holding paper, like tucking them into my robes and tunic and such, and just like paintbrushes sticking in various places, and pull out my new book. And then like, do I have water? Am I using... No, this isn't watercolors. Or is it? I guess I'm going to say it's not, because I don't have water. Anyway, soil painting.
You over a river?
And I'm going to attempt to...
He runs back down just to get a little cup of water for
Yeah,
himself.
and then I hold it as I'm climbing up.
He has to get all the way down to the river to get water. You know how high from the river you are?
Well, getting down's the easy part.
Well, that's true.
Oh, but I don't have a cup. So I guess I can't do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna just start frantically painting and sketching and just kind of try and capture what I can see and include all of my new friends down at the bottom.
Great.
So are we okay leaving him? Or do we want to,
He'll be fine.
Neela knows him best. If she's okay, that's fine.
If you guys, I'll stay back here with Wren. I really don't feel like talking to the guard guy.
That's fine, but I mean, he'll be fine by himself for a little while.
No, I know. I need to stop back at the butcher. I want to get something for dinner.
Okay. Are you cooking for us?
Yeah, what do you guys want? You want chicken?
Pizza.
They have... What's that?
Pizza? Don't do this to me. Pizza's been around literally forever. I just read a book about it, so stop. Pizza's been around since, like, ancient Iran. So please.
just not with tomatoes?
Yeah. A bread, not dark bread, a dense bread, flat, circle.
A non-leavened bread.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomato, oregano, cheese.
I'll see what I can do.
Slightly spicy.
Lightly.
Slightly spicy.
Okay.
Broccoli.
Don't let chat know about my broccoli fear.
I'll see what I can do. You guys go to the guy. I'll meet up with Wren, and then we'll meet you guys at the inn.
Okay.
Great. You can go buy some foods for, a reasonable amount of money. It's, I don't know. I think if you go to equipment in the player's handbook and you go to lifestyle expenses, I think it would be under, and then you find meal and pay the amount of money you would want to pay for the quality of the meal.
Okay.
So, there you go. The rest of you, minus Wren and Dez, make your way to the guard tower at the west end of the bridge. You let them know that you had been told to come have a meeting with Elnaril, and they show you in and take you upstairs to an office.
Did we need to come up with a story before this?
Yeah, you can have talked about it on the way. Feel free to talk about it.
Should we just be honest?
Well, we have to let them know that Captain Zatan is going to be coming into the city to make for business with us. She's upholding her end of the contract that we made.
Are they going to know that Zatan works with Medoc?
We can say that, but maybe we start with we're looking to help with their caravan attack problem and have gained some information about the location of Commander Medoc.
So we're planning on being honest.
Yeah, we don't have to tell him everything, but like we're working towards a mutual goal.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. I just want to make sure we're on the same page so that I don't go in hot with a crazy lie. And
no,
then
we should be mostly truthful on this one.
Okay.
I just didn't want to tell like the low level guard because people like that like to chit chat with their friends and then they can like turn stories into things that they're not, and it just gets a little crazy. So rather talk to the actual captain.
Did you tell me what we're doing? Like why we're going to talk to the guard, or am I just here?
I think we filled you in on everything that was happening.
Great.
I mean, you don't have to come in with us if you don't want to, but you're also welcome to just come in and vibe.
Fine with coming and vibing. Who's going to be doing most of the talking? I will give you inspiration.
Great question.
I don't mind.
I'm not the
Or
best.
Olana.
I'm not the best charismatically, so I think somebody else should do it.
I'm pretty good charismatically.
I'm okay. So Then if you wanna.
All right.
Matt's raising his hand.
It's a D6.
And we'll support. We'll support.
Matt's raising his hand from the top of a bridge on the other side, asking
That
if
was my
he
little
can leave.
top hat. You're so good charismatically. But it didn't translate well.
You all have to wait in this hallway for a minute outside of the office. You can hear like very muffled conversation beyond the door. And then the door opens and you just hear, "Yes, well, Mother, I have another meeting, okay?" And you see this pretty young-looking elven man holding the door open as an older human woman steps out of the room, and she says, "I just worry about you, Elnaril, with your sister gone, and yes, I know, my sister's the badass warrior, and I'm the one. I wasn't saying that. Mother, please. I have to meet with these lovely people here. I will see you for weekly dinner tomorrow night." "Okay, well, take care of yourself, Elder." And she departs. The young elven or half-elven, maybe, man looks at you all. He gives sort of a strained smile. He's got, brown hair, short, the standard long pointed ears, light brown skin. Sorry about all that. Please come into my office.
Thank you.
As you enter, you see a pretty bare room. There's not a lot in here, but he's got a desk, and the desk is in fact covered with papers. And also his, you see he's got a sword, leaned up against the side of the desk. He sits behind it and says, "I would offer you a place to sit, but I don't have any other chairs."
That's fine.
All right. Kind of a minimalist decorator, I see.
Well, I haven't exactly been in the role for long, so I'm still getting
Oh,
How long have you?
when did you get promoted?
Yeah.
3 months ago when my sister killed the king.
Oh, yep. Sorry, yeah, that's okay. Sure.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
congrats to
Yeah.
your sister.
And you.
And to you for the job. That's great.
So, your sister, like, directly, like,
Well,
she killed him, or she was
I
part
don't
of
know
a
if she's the one
team?
who swung the final blow in that last battle. It was pretty chaotic.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was.
You're a veteran
Well,
too.
congrats on the new job.
Yeah.
It's weird going from war to peace, isn't it? Well, peace. You can even call it that.
Actually, that's why we're here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was told you all survived an encounter with our local goblin raiders here.
Yeah, we woke up, and all of our caravan had been basically decimated and everything taken, but we were alive, which apparently is unusual.
Quite unusual. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for a while now, this, surviving unit of Steel Citadel troops has been causing problems for us. They're not, I don't know, I wasn't taken to understand that soldiers in the Steel Citadel wanted to be bandits, but they're good at it. Very unusual. So you survive this raid. You don't get captured either. Neither of those things happen. You make it to town. When the raid was what, yesterday?
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was yesterday?
It was yesterday, like early, I guess morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but yes. We survived the raid. We made it to town. But we did take a little detour in between.
We wanted to get back some of the stuff that we had lost.
Yeah. I am of the Bellwether family farms, and I'm here to establish a trade relationship and all that stuff. So they did take some pretty important belongings of mine, and then our other friend, they took his livestock. So we were trying to recover some of those, and we did get some back.
So you survive an encounter with this highly trained mercenary force from the Steel Citadel. And your first thought is not, thank the 8 children of fate.
Did think that, yes.
I'm going to now get to safety as quickly as possible. No, your first thought was, I'm going to follow the people who attacked me.
There were 2 options.
The seats we took were very valuable to me.
I'm not, to be clear, I'm not admonishing you. I'm impressed by your sheer, unmitigated
stupidity.
I was gonna try to find a kinder word.
I've
Or courage.
I have heard stupidity a lot in my life, so.
I was gonna say courage feels like a good one.
Well, nonetheless, we found half of the group that had attacked us, and got to speak with the leader of that group, not the leader of this whole operation. We talked to
Zatan.
Captain Zatan, and she was telling us that she's not super thrilled, and neither are her, like, troops about attacking caravans. They don't like doing it. But the other guy that's in charge, Medoc, he's kind of like forcing them.
Yeah, I believe that they, if I remember correctly, they needed to like get a bunch of money or something to get back to the Citadel. Whatever that means.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an active choice on their part to be doing this. It seems more like they're kind of being forced into it.
So
By this Commander Medoc.
yes.
Yeah.
So we were gonna go see if we could take care of him.
And
We need to make sure that Captain Zatan can come into Great Bridge to deliver on a contract that we made with her. And I take out the contract from my bag.
Have you heard anything about Medoc? Has that name come up at all?
Medoc. I have heard the name once or twice. I couldn't necessarily identify him by sight. They were part of General Agoneg's legion from the Steel Citadel that the former king, who, if there's justice, is rotting in hell. But he hired them to come in and, the war wasn't going well for him, right? Things were collapsing. And he hired this legion from the Steel Citadel to come in and bolster his forces. And the General Agoneg agreed and came here, and Commander Medoc was one of his subordinates. But beyond that, I don't know a whole lot about him.
Okay. Well, we're very interested in trying to take care of Commander Medoc.
You say this Captain Zatan is what would take them in a different direction if Medoc weren't around.
She's very convincing. She seems to have very, very strong sense of honor.
She said that
And look, maybe
they're
she
soldiers. They're not meant to attack, like,
And maybe we could
innocent
talk to her
caravans.
about potentially meeting with you when she's here. I think she would be amenable talking to you and figuring stuff out. Because, I mean, they don't want to do this. She doesn't want to do this. But she's bound to this kind of evil guy.
Kind of command stuff.
I mean, if I recall, they want to get back to the Citadel, so...
If you guys can work out a deal, because they seem to need, like,
Just
material
money to
wealth.
get there.
So maybe they could start guarding the roads in and out of the bridge for payment or something like that. Because they know all the hiding spots.
And maybe it would bring some wealth back into Great Bridge because they seem to have a good deal of money.
Also, I'm not talking for Captain Zatan. I don't know what she'd actually like. But no.
I would be amenable to a meeting with her.
Well, she will be coming here, so we told her to meet us here.
I will make sure she's not. I will make sure she's not attacked when she arrives.
We would ask that we get to speak with her first before she has any sort of...
Sure.
Yeah.
As far as a longer term deal, that is definitely interesting. You know, aside from Commander Meadoc's raids, there's, so many problems in this area. There's other bandits. There's, battlefields where the dead were never put to rest properly, and now undead roam them. There's nature seems to be turning against us outside of town. So help from this effective group of raiders would be welcome as far as I'm concerned. There's just not... I've written to the capital. I've written to my sister there. I've written to the new king. And they're trying, but they can't send me any help.
Well, maybe with this group not raiding every single caravan that tries to come to town, more trade will come in and more revenue will come in.
Revenue is the domain of the trade master. I'm mostly worried about the lives of the people who live here.
Yes, but then you could pay...
Well, the roads would be safer.
Well, it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I agree. Very well. Thank you for this information. I appreciate you agreeing to meet with me, and I will talk to the trade master, if possible, regardless of whatever deal you have worked out with Captain Zatan. I am sure the city of Great Bridge would like to reward you as well if this matter of Commander Meadoc's raids were resolved.
That would be amazing.
How would you like us to prove that we've taken care of
his head?
That's a little aggressive.
Well, whatever. Yeah. I assume.
Also, do you want him dead, or do you want him to face a trial and justice and all that stuff?
I want the raids to stop.
Okay.
So whether that entails capturing him and bringing him back here for some kind of trial, I don't even know how the courts work now.
Oh.
But,
okay.
Or if you kill him and bring me proof that you killed him, or, I'm sure Captain Zatan will somehow know that he's been killed, right? That's how she would know to take over.
Yeah.
So, if she is satisfied that the matter has been resolved, then I suppose I would be as well.
Excellent. Olana, why don't you go ahead and draft up a contract for us in El-Naril?
Yep.
Oh,
just so that we're all on the same page.
We're putting it in writing. Okay.
We really do love to, and we understand you can't speak to any sort of reward, but we just want to make sure that we're not going to be taken, captive based on any harm that may befall Commander Meadoc and any of his lackeys. We also want to make sure that Captain Zatan will be taken care of in the town and will not be persecuted for how tall she may be when she walks in. Anything like that. We just want that on writing to make sure everything's okay.
I hope it's not based on height.
Well, and I'm going to lower my voice. It's more about the bugbear situation.
I think that's something we should mention.
And you know what? That's all in the contract, that she will not be held accountable for her height, species, etc.
Yes, very well. He writes a letter and signs it at the bottom that agrees to those terms.
Incredible. Great.
And you mentioned your sister.
Yes.
What's her name? What's her
Sorry.
deal?
Her name's it's embarrassing. She's Sariel, who Neela, you would immediately know, is the hero of the revolution. She was like the leader of the people's uprising. So it was like there were kind of like two co-leaders of the revolution, and she was one of them. His sister was one of them. The other one is the new king, who was a cousin of the old king, and he's the one who rallied what aristocrats he could, as well as foreign aid, for the revolution. So it was the two of them. They both started their own things separately and later joined forces. But you know who Sariel is very well.
Yep.
Never heard of her.
Well, that's a tough family to be a part of, I'm sure.
Oh, I just am. I don't know. It's a lot to live up to. I mean, I thought too, but I wasn't, inspiring people in the same way. I wasn't leading people in the same way. And I'm in charge of defending this town and keeping the trade route safe. And now they're erecting a statue to my sister in the center of town. And it's a lot.
Listen, not the same thing, but I also come from a family that is a lot.
Yeah, you said you got called stupid a lot. That seems bad.
That's crazy.
Not everyone is blessed with book brains. Some of us are less book smart. Which is why I don't really know why I keep having to write these contracts. I'm spelling things wrong.
I love
do better than I would.
I love that you write our contracts.
Well, thank you. I at least
I
know
think
what
you're
they're supposed
very
to look like.
There you go. And that's why I picked you.
But
Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to vent about all that. Oh, woe is me. My sister's famous. Whatever. Not the biggest.
No, that's a tough thing to deal with for sure. But I mean, what you do is important too. You gotta take care of the people to be able to have a country to begin with.
Yeah. Don't I know it?
also, you don't have to go to weekly dinners with your family. You could limit them. You could be too busy.
Well, maybe another week.
Just think about it.
Well, thank you all for the news, for the information. And good luck. It would be the first bit of good luck we've had in quite some time. If you succeed in this.
So far, luck's been on our side.
Well, Let's pray that she remains so.
Thanks.
And your meeting with Elnoril comes to an end. And you make your way out. Wren, you've been hard at work on your painting as the
I'm still
sun has
working
been
on it.
setting.
It's
Beautiful. It is beautiful.
Still working on it over here.
Show it again. I want to see
Show it
it.
again? It's not Wren's perspective. It's a third person, but I'm working on it. There's the rings, there's the sun, there's the bridge in the middle. Working on the gatehouse.
Amazing.
Anyway.
So you've been hard at work on this painting. It's starting to get dark. The sun has dipped below the horizon now, but you had sketched out the outline first, and you can finish filling it in later as it's getting dark. But as you are packing your things up, and you had just this entire time, in the light of the setting sun, you had just been filled with this warmth. And as you are packing up your things, you feel like some of that warmth of the sun has stayed in you somehow. And your fingers almost seem like they're glowing a little bit. And as you're looking and examining it, and the light fades from your fingers as you're doing that, Dez arrives back at the bottom, and you see Wren up top. It's getting dark, but you can still see his outline up top. His fingers are no longer glowing, so you just see him, especially because you have really good dark vision, you just see him looking at his fingers really closely.
Hey, Wren. You okay?
Oh. Hi, Dez.
How's the painting?
Well, it's not finished yet, but I think it's gonna be good. I've got a good feeling.
I have news. I found out what pizza is. You want to come help?
I can't hear you. I'll come down.
You clamber back down the way you came up.
Sorry. Anyway, what'd you say?
I went into a shop and I asked what pizza, and this older lady came from behind the counter. I think her name was Nona. And
Incredible.
she started almost drilling into me, saying how do I not know what pizza is? But she gave me a recipe. So we're gonna try to make it tonight. Do you know how to make bread?
Evens or odds?
Evens.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well I can show you. We should go back to the inn real quick. We got a little prep to go. I don't know when the other guys are gonna get there, but
Where did she drill?
Here, specifically, right between the horns.
Wow, I can't even see it.
Oh no, it's a turn of phrase. It's meant to, it. She just told me how to make pizza.
Oh, I misunderstood. Sorry.
It's okay. Fyn said something about spicy. All I could find was something called a scorpion pepper. So I hope that's spicy enough for Fyn.
I don't know.
No. Well, let's go back and we'll make.
Peppers are supposed to be spicy, though, right?
Well, I heard that broccoli's very spicy, but
Really?
Yeah. Just
Did you get some of that?
No, I couldn't find any. It's weirdly enough, it's not a made thing yet.
Okay, well, it's a good thing you got me. It's getting a little dark up there.
Yeah.
the sunlight left and like,
Did you have a good time?
oh, just the best.
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Anyway, we need to find Neela and the others.
Well, we're gonna meet them back at the inn. So,
Okay.
can you grab this bag? I have a good amount of groceries. We should.
Oh yeah.
We gotta do something like do something like called putting on a sauce. Nona explained it to me. I'll try to. I wrote it all down, but let's go back.
I'm sure you've got it. You seem to be very smart.
Thanks.
You guys,
You're welcome.
you
Okay.
you guys make your way back to the inn and go back up to your suite to start preparing a home-cooked meal at the fireplace, and are eventually joined by everyone else for an evening of pizza, proto pizza. And yeah, you all are enjoying the food.
Rhonda, sing us a pizza song.
Okay. I'll get out my ukulele.
We know what's gonna happen.
Hey, do you? Cause I don't yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing. Where? When? and I don't want us to get a copyright strike.
There it is. There it is.
Is that song under copyright?
Who knows?
Who knows? You
I've never heard that language. What's a moray?
Oh,
Is
that
that
means
type
love
of-
in
It's
my
a type of eel.
That it means love in my the language they speak back home.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
We have a different word in Dwarven.
Kelly just invented Elvish.
no. Not Jean Vin, the country she's
Oh,
from.
I see.
All that is southern France.
Is the pizza good?
It's hot as hell.
I did out of the lifestyle chart. I did pay the wealthy one, so
Okay.
it's a high-end pizza. Yeah, so I was able to find yak mozzarella and several different. I found rosemary. I couldn't find something for a sauce, so I made an oil-based sauce. Nona was saying that would be okay. And you said spicy. I only put it in half of the pizza. Because like I personally don't like too spicy. I like enough spice, but you didn't specify, so I didn't want to under spice it. I just want to make sure that you all enjoy it. And there you go.
Thanks,
I take a
Des.
huge bite.
Did we die?
I was gonna say,
Take a bite from me.
Did we die from the 1
I
million?
don't know. You have to decide what your character's
Take
spice
fire
tolerance
damage.
is. I'm not telling you what your
It's got to be
spice tolerance
Constitution.
is.
It's a Constitution saving
I
throw,
feel like
right?
an orc has good
Yeah.
spice.
You know, we're gonna make this. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
con save, all right? And the DC is gonna be 8.
Is that because you got an 8?
Oh
That's
yeah.
because I rolled an 8.
19. I
Hell
love this pizza. I have
no.
4 slices.
14.
I got a 12 and I'm enjoying myself.
5.
I also got a 12.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Ren,
Oh,
it is Ren, it is extremely spicy. Your tongue hurts a lot, and you have a little bit of a tummy ache now.
I definitely try to. No one else seems to be bothered, so like tears are rolling down my face and being like, it's really good. Thank
Ren.
you for making it.
I got on my perception check. I got a 17. if you wanna, if you.
Jack shit, you immediately know what Wren's doing.
Hey Ren, I have some extra yak mozzarella. If you would like to just nibble on that, it might help.
No more spice, please.
It's not spicy.
No spice, no spicy, not spicy.
Not spicy. I do a huge bite.
The cheese helps to mitigate the hotness.
I just for the like next 5 minutes, it's just me, my mouth in yak cheese, just participating in the conversation that way.
Eventually, after dinner, you all, turn in for the night one by one. In the morning, you'll have to figure out what your next steps are, but that can wait until the morning. It's been a big day, and you didn't exactly get a great night's sleep last night anyway.
Damn twigs.
You all are...
Simon.
Yes, Des.
After we're settled down with dinner, Des is going to find a table, set out his stuff, pull out his wand, and some people might recognize this as stick and poke, start tattooing his arm.
What you doing?
I don't like my spell book being so clunky, so to help me remember the spells I like a lot, I'm just going to write them on my arm as kind of a cheat sheet.
That's so cool.
You can do
Yeah.
that?
Well, I learned
Fucking
you
spells.
learn a lot of use of things on the sea, and one of my shipmates was actually taught me how to do tattoos. So I'm trying to honor their teachings and do this for what I need.
That's so freaking
That's a hell of a
cool.
lot better than what my roommate gave to me in academy.
What did your roommate give to you? Yeah.
Oh.
Is it a
I'm
something?
gonna like pull up my sleeve, and it's like the shittiest rose.
Oh, that's a nice flounder.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Does everyone have tattoos? I don't. I start taking off my shirt to see if I have tattoos.
You
Well,
have
I
to get
did
me a lot drunker to see mine.
Whoa.
Oh,
Well, Neela,
this is crazy.
if you want to cover up, we can set something.
I don't think we.
I mean, it's like a reminder of my friend, so I'm gonna keep it.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna.
Ren, maybe Des can give you a tattoo.
Maybe Des can give you a tattoo in a few years.
Yeah, Ren, how old are you? Yeah, okay, then it's
I'm-
gonna be a little bit.
I'm.
Do you know what year you were born?
Well, I mean, everyone knows. That's
It's okay.
Hey, Wren.
Why don't you think about it and get back to us?
Hey, Wren. Go ahead
Yeah,
and make
DM?
make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Is he gonna take psychic damage?
it's 10.
No damage occurs. That quite the assumption to make that I was calling for it for damage
A
purposes.
nuke goes off in my ear.
A 10. You don't know where this came from, but you think, like, as everybody was saying, when Neela asked what year you were born, just 690 1.
691.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. After a moment of sputtering and fluttering, I'll 691. 91. Right, 691.
The current year is 707, meaning Wren is 15 or 16, depending on when, specifically in the year he was born.
How old are you, Neela? I bet you're older.
I am older. I am trying to do math. How long was the revolution?
The
I had an age.
I think you have an age. Let me look at your backstory sheet here.
I'm trying to find it.
I don't think I chose an age for my character.
Rhonda is ageless.
Well, Fyn is in her 40s, so if Rhonda went to school with Fyn, she would have to be
40s.
She would also have to be in her 40s.
I stayed with my parents for a while, I guess.
Yeah, I got out of there, but you just stayed.
It is possible. Rhonda does strike me as a young character, so it's possible you went to like some kind of.
We did like a combat thing, and I was like on the fringes, and Rhonda was much younger.
Exactly.
Neela is about 25.
Okay.
If I did my math right. But I didn't write it down anywhere.
That's okay.
So we're going to go with 25 because that's now what I've said.
It's canon.
Des is 22.
28. Oh, I did write it down. 28.
28. Great. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it strikes all of you as a little strange that Wren. I mean, you know that Wren didn't have a lot of knowledge or memories. Does seem strange that it was so hard for him to remember the year he was born.
What are you guys talking about? He knew it. 691. Easy. He was just messing with you.
So Des, you're like 16. That's pretty cool.
You're Des.
Right.
That's Wren.
Sorry. Wren, you're like 16.
Wow.
I'm so confused with names.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, like I'm basically an adult. I mean, I am like an adult, right?
No.
I'm like a grown-up.
Well,
You're not.
You would go to war, for sure.
You're getting close.
Yeah.
You're almost an adult.
You're almost an almost adult. Because everybody says that, like, when you turn 18, you're an adult, but you're really not an adult when you turn 18.
I mean, it also depends on,
I mean, I
like...
can go downstairs and order a drink.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but...
Here, watch this. I go downstairs.
You go downstairs.
We all follow him?
I want the long Jasmine iced tea, please. The long
Jasmine iced tea is crazy.
It's gonna be behind him.
You know the one.
The bartender
right?
must be like...
Yeah.
Play really cool at the bar. You know, just like leaning against it, looking around. So, stranger next to me.
Uh-huh.
This boy is never been to
The bartender says to Wren, when you know the actual names of drinks, you can order. But you are clearly too young. So here's a low alcoholic content cider.
It's an apple.
Don't drink. I take it. Well, I start. Does Wren remember to pay for the drink? Yeah. I start walking away, then I come back. Oh, how much do I owe you?
You have a room here?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can bill it to your room.
Oh, yeah, she'll cover it. That's great. Okay, thanks. Do you want one?
I'm okay, kid. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I go back upstairs. I come back in and be like, see?
I'm gonna sniff it.
Booze. This is mine. Go get your own. They charge us for the room.
Hey, Ren, I will just remind
Room
you that
is what?
most of the drinks that you will get in an establishment are gonna be slightly alcoholic, because non-alcoholic drinks / water will probably kill you.
Water doesn't
What?
kill me.
Well, not
We
all the
use-
time, but it's not very safe to drink. Have you been drinking the water?
No.
Okay, good.
After your hilarity of the evening, you all make your way to bed. You go to your rooms, settle in for the night. Rhonda, you go back to your own room, because you've been living here, and settle
You
in
can
for the
stay
night.
here
Sleepover?
if you want.
I'm
do we
sure
have
she
extra
wants to sleep in her own bed. If she's got her own bed, I'm sure she's comfortable there.
Well, not all of us.
Okay,
have
well,
our
an
own
invitation's nice. Doesn't hurt anyone.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You all go to bed with the agreement to have a discussion in the morning over what the next step is. Go to sleep one by one. Neela, you are laying awake, I think, later than the others. The conversation with Elnaril today brought up a lot of bad memories. And you are thinking back to that last day of the war. And you're remembering last night, too. You kind of went into a haze at some point, lost some details. And the same thing happened that last day of the fighting. You were in the middle of combat, intense fighting, surrounded on all sides. And it was like you blacked out. And when you came to, the king was dead. And you were in cuffs, and the enemy flags were flying, and the war was over. And you entered that fog again last night. You don't necessarily know what that is, but both times before the blackout began, you felt this surge of energy and emotion at the very core of your being. And you don't know what it means, but you know you have to figure out what it is. And with that, we'll end tonight's episode. Thank you all for playing, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.